Hello friends, it's nice to get back to you after a couple of weeks. My next set of videos are going to be dedicated to addressing the topics that you had suggested me through the survey. On that note, today's video is about communication skills, specifically public speaking. I've personally had the experience of forgetting my speech on stage and getting stuck. I'm sure you would have either gone through that experience or would have witnessed someone go through that experience. While the reasons could be many, ranging from stage fear to lack of confidence and a lot of other things, today I'm going to speak about one important reason why I think people forget their speech on stage and get stuck. When we're asked to do a speech, what we do is we first write an initial draft, and then we take the help of our friends and mentors and refine it, correct all the grammatical errors and make it grammatically perfect speech. And then we don't stop there. We refer to the Google, we refer to thesaurus.com, take some nice rich words and put it in the speech, replace some of the easy words with complicated synonyms to make the speech sound rich and hi-fi. Now here is where the problem starts. After a few iterations, the speech is no longer naturally yours. It's probably an amalgamation of Google, Thesaurus, a lot of authors, a lot of speakers, and so on and so forth. And then what we do is we try to memorize that speech. Now this is where the problem happens. You're trying to memorize something which is not naturally yours. It's like an Indian singer trying to memorize a Chinese song. There are high chances that he might forget the lyrics on stage. Now that's what happens to all of us when we write speeches this way. If you carefully observe people who forget their speech on stage, they kind of go back to a sentence which they last remember and come back from there once again repeatedly. That's the effect of memorizing something which is not natural to you. In public speaking, it's not really required to have rich sounding words in your speech. In fact, it's better if your speech is simple, lucid, and easy to understand by everybody in the audience. So keep the speech natural, keep it your way. You don't have to replace some of the words with rich sounding words from the internet. What I normally do is, whenever I get an idea, I first speak it out, and then I transcript whatever I speak. Now this has been helping me to get rid of getting stuck on stage phenomenon each time I go on stage. What happens is the speech becomes natural, the speech becomes original, and you kind of get it seamlessly on stage and you don't get stuck. Gone are those days when public speaking used to be a very theatrical art. Now you're expected to be more conversational with the audience. And to be conversational, you have to be natural in the first place. So the key to giving a seamless speech without getting stuck on stage is this. Number one, make it sound natural. Do not replace with a lot of rich sounding words from the internet. Keep it your way, your style. And number two, do not try and memorize a speech. Rehearse it as many times as possible and embed the speech deep within so that it comes out seamlessly. Thank you for watching. Let this day take you closer to success.